Okay guys, we are back and now we are hooked up to my Peavey Heritage VTX hybrid tube amp. This has got a solid state preamp section and it's got 4 6L6 tubes in it, like a twin reverb or some such thing. It's got 130 watts. I've got it in low power mode, so I think it's half, 65. And I've also got it, and it has a low and high gain input. I've got the low gain input, and I'm only running the clean channel. I got the lead channel completely off. So we're starting with. And I'm also just running through the 2 speakers that are in it, which are not stock. This one's a Eminence Squareback from like 1980, I believe, and this is a Celestion G12T out of a Marshall. So hey. Something Marshall in here, how about that? I rolled all the dials back to noon, we'll clicker on. I can tell you already, I'm noticing a difference in the tone, the knob movement, and the tone changes now with a little bit higher powered amp. So you know, maybe just a really low 2 watt amp. It's only gonna, it's only gonna get as loud as it's gonna get. This I can already tell, even on the low power mode and then low gain channel, it sounds pretty killer. Yeah, that's definitely sounds to me, at least to my ears, as a non-Marshall owner ever, that's sounding like some of that, famous Marshall bite you hear from, Jimmy Page and guys like that. That's why I always like to try to do that whole lot of love thing. That's kind of my test to see if it sounds anything like it. And, we ain't nailing it. I ain't trying to lie to y'all, but it don't sound bad. And I definitely think with the higher power, you can notice the difference in turning these knobs a lot more. I'm sure it's hard, you can't really see in this shot, and honestly everything's gold, it's kind of hard to see anyway. It's hard to see when I'm sitting right next to it. But I've got my high treble at about 2 o'clock, my normal right about, 5, my tone at about 3, and my volume between 2 and 3 right now. And that's this is how we sound. So, I mean, that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of it. I think it sounds pretty daggone good. I'm going to roll us on out of here by taking this here cord and plugging it into the back of this, and that'll connect these 4 Eminence Legend speakers sitting below this, and we'll have a total of 6. And I'll just roll out the rest of the video with all that cacophony playing for you. I appreciate you guys watching my videos and liking and commenting. Please like and subscribe. It really, really helps out, especially hitting that like button. You know, share it with any of your friends that you think might like it. I know I'm a little weird, but, you know, some of y'all are too. So maybe we gonna hang out and be weird together. So, again, my name's Chris, and this is Not Quite Right Guitars, and we're gonna roll on out with some noise. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you some closing thoughts. So, does this thing give you some Marshall-like tones? Yeah, I think so. Does it have a lot of versatility? Not particularly. It kind of makes one sound. It makes it pretty well, but that's about it. Are there other things for a fraction of the price that make the same kind of sounds come out of your non-Marshall amps? I think so. So, I don't hate it. I don't necessarily regret my purchase. You know, I've only had it for 20, 30 minutes. Like, you guys are seeing this. Like, I literally came home and this was all I was thinking about all day was doing this. So, but that's my honest opinion. I think it does one thing pretty well. It's not a Marshall 1959 in a box like anyone thought it was gonna be. You know, they've made this attempt several times. It's not. It sounds really good, but I could get the same sounds out of these amps with other I mean, hell, I can do it with a compressor and an EQ. So, that's my thoughts on it. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.